Hi, I'm Jim Pugh. Welcome to my channel. This is the BOG Jim Pugh channel. Stands for Brothers of Gaming, but today we're going to be cooking some sweet potato hash browns. So all you need is some sweet potatoes, and it goes well with like a full English breakfast. So what we'll do, we'll put the oven on, gas mark 7. We're not actually going to use the oven to make the sweet potatoes. We're just going to use the oven to cook the bacon and sausages and stuff. So this is for 2. It's a meal for 2, this one. Just going to quickly get my stuff that I need. So got myself one of these just to put my stuff in. So I'm going to get some Cumberland sausages. I'm going to cook just 2. 1, 2. We'll save 2 for tomorrow morning. Just whack them in there like that. That'll do. That'll do. That's all you need. I can't be asked to use the same stuff to cover them back up, so we're just going to use some normal cooking soda. There we go. So I've covered the sausages back up, they're going to go back in the oven. And these are just going to go, back in the fridge, and these are going to go in the oven. But in a minute I'm going to add some more stuff to the other sides of that. It's just that the sausages take longer than the rest of the stuff I want to put in there. Cool, so while they're in there now, I'm going to crack on with the sweet potatoes. Got my little boy visiting today. We've just been playing PUBG together. We've just been live streaming on twitch.tv/Jim_PUGH. No, twitch.tv/Jim_PUGH. That's my Twitch channel if you want to follow me. You can also follow me on Twitter. I do have my own Twitter account. That's in the description. Well, it's not in this description at the moment because it's live. But look at my other older videos, you'll probably find it in there. Cool. So you need a sharp knife. It's pretty sharp, isn't it? You need a heavy based. Oh, hang on a minute. I wish I had like. I want to have to use a banana. No, I'll use this. Remember these when you were a kid? I'm just using this to prop my camera up. I've got a tripod on the camera. I'm just going to use some Rice Krispies just to prop the back leg up so it tilts forward slightly. There we go. Oh, there we go. Get a good view now, look at that. Oh! There we go. That's perfect. That's a perfect view. Right. So, we've got a nice clean thing. All we need to do is, we need to get this, we need to wash it up in the sink. So, it's here. I'm just going to wash it like this. Cool. So now once you wash your potato, your sweet potato, what you want to do is chop off the minging bit. So look, this has got a minging bit on it. Can you see the minging bit there? We're going to chop that off. There you go. The minging bit's now gone. So while you're chopping, you want to check for more minging bits. Make sure there's no more minging bits. And then you want to get heavy based non-stick frying pan and whack it on full. Oops, wrong one. Cool. Little bit of extra virgin olive oil. That's how much I put in. You can always adjust the amount of oil you put in, personal preference, but that's what I do. So now we're just going to quickly dice the sweet potato. So you want it just about a centimetre thick. Just slice it centimetre thick, yeah? That's the sort of thickness you want. There's a big knife, so you can compare the size. There we go. If you've noticed, I am leaving the skins on. That's personal preference as well. If you want your skins on, leave them on. If you don't, take them off. It's a simple life really, isn't it? Just do what you want. Cool. These are actually going to be very tasty caramelised sweet potato hash browns. I've already made these on my Facebook channel, but I thought I'd put them on my YouTube channel as well, because not everyone has got me on Facebook who's got me on YouTube. I know I am doing a lot of cooking videos at the moment on my Facebook, on my YouTube, but I am going to do some more. I've been doing some live streaming of gaming with my brother, with my son Joe, and he, well, what we'll do, we'll just get the highlights from the stream and we'll just edit it quickly together in a video, and then we'll just call it PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds Highlights, Father-Son Duos or something like that. So that'll be good fun. If you notice, I'm a lot more chilled out today than I was the other day. I get really wound up when I've been working. I'm a bit stressed. I was shouting and screaming, so I couldn't find stuff in that on my last video. But I'm very relaxed today, so it's good. So we'll take things slowly. Cool. I'm going to speed things up a little bit just because I'm live. People are just like, you know, they might tune out. So let's just keep going fast here. So what all I'm doing here is as I cut them into centimetre thick slices, I'm now putting them into centimetre thick chips. But then as I'm doing it, I'm then cutting it across to dice it like this. Until you guessed it, 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre diced bits of sweet potato. So I need to hurry up because my pan is getting very hot now, so I'm going to turn it down to 1/4 heat, just while I finish off the dicing. No problem, I do too much talking and not enough dicing. Right. Cool. The sausages are in the oven. This would be an ideal breakfast. If you made this for your friend or your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, I'm sure they'd appreciate. Ah, you bastard! You chopped your finger off then. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Cool. Nice. So once you've diced all your sweet potato, and you've got the pan nice and hot with the oil in, yeah? All you want to do is whack them in. 3, 2, 1. Turn it up to just over halfway. Cool. A little bit more olive oil. And one large sweet potato generally will fill the base of a large saucepan. That's it really. So next part, always try and tidy up as you go along, yeah? So, a little bit of salt and pepper. Yeah? Now we want a little bit of paprika. So that's probably about a teaspoon, 3 teaspoons. There you go. I do like a little bit of heat, so I'm gonna put a tiny bit of habanero chili flake in. But it's my son as well, so I've got to be careful. So give that, now we need your spoon, yeah? Sausages are looking good. You always need your trusty wooden spoon. So give that a nice stir. Look at that. So it's got a little bit of chilli on it, it's got some paprika. Now, we just need some rainbow drops. No, we don't actually need rainbow drops. We need some plain flour, okay? So just get a pinch between your fingers and your thumb and just sprinkle it around onto the sweet potato hash. Cool. So I've got a little coating of flour on there now, so I'm just going to knock it about a bit, knock it about, yeah? Just basically keep stirring the flour in so that you can't see any white bits anymore. So all that will do is it'll just put a little coating on the sweet potato. You don't have to put flour on them, but I just find it makes them more crunchy once it's cooked. And you'll probably use, if you're gluten free, you can probably use chickpea flour or rice flour, something like that. Cool. So now I've got some unrefined sugar. It looks like sand, but it's just unrefined sugar. So we're going to whack quite a bit of this one actually. That's probably enough. Now that's probably about, I'd say about 4 dessert spoons of that sugar. Cool. Now I'm just going to mix it in. I'm tying it right up now and it should start caramelise. What's going to happen now is the sugar is going to melt. Coat all the sweet potato in the sugar. Turn it right up. And now the sugar will melt and it will caramelise. So when all the bits of sweet potato starts sticking together, that's normal. Got a nice glaze going on with sweet potato now. That's it. Bit more salt and pepper. Brilliant. So now we just leave that on a kind of like medium to high heat and then leave it for about 5-10 minutes to cook through. and the sugar will evaporate off and make it all sticky, even more sticky than it already is. And that's it really, sweet potato fries. Not sweet potato fries, sweet potato hash, caramelised version. Right, okay. So now we do have, remember all the stuff we had in the oven? Can you remember it all? Let's put this up here. Cool. God, this tripod needs spinning, I swear to God, man. Here we go. There we go. So, we've now got the bacon. We've now got the cherry tomatoes. We've now got the chestnut mushrooms. Whoops. Cool. Now then. Let's have a think. What we need to do now is find the oven glove. Safety first, people. Always have an oven glove on. Cool. As you can see, my Cumberland sausages are half cooked, and I reckon that if I put my bacon in there now, because bacon takes roughly about half the time of a sausage to cook, in my estimations, we should be good. So, simply slice the bacon open. I'm actually thinking about going vegan one day, but I'm making the most of it before I make that decision. Cool. Right, here we go. Nice. Now then. It's not all for me, by the way, this. Some of it's for Joe, my son. Cool. Get the Charlie cling film out, or the Claire cling film, and there we go. Completely sealed and fresh, ready for use for tomorrow's breakfast. Cool. So I'm just going to put about 6. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'll show you. I've got half cooked sausages. I've put four pieces of bacon in, and I'll put a few tomatoes there. I'm also going to put a couple of mushrooms. I'll put the mushrooms in with the I can't even think. I'll put a couple of mushrooms in with the sausages, because the fat from the sausages will come out and help, you know, cook the mushrooms better. Cool. Now we see one more thing. And if you look at this, beautiful hash browns, all start to caramelise right down now. Do another quick stir, probably only need another 5 or 10 more minutes, and they'll be perfect. Oh God! I've only got 2 bloody. Just need to bloody work this out, man. How is this not even working? Ah! For God's sake, man! This is the shit. How do people do it? I need a production crew or something. Anyway, so this is a bit of red onion. Take the first layer off. And we have. So look, took too many layers off there. Took two layers off there. So I'll put that back on. So let me. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now we've got 2 bits of red onion. We're just going to quickly put a slice halfway down like that, and whack that with the bacon. And the same here. There we go. Cool. Now we can go back to the oven. Whack that in the oven. I'm on gas mark 7, so now I'm just going to leave that now for about another 10 minutes, and I reckon it'll be done. We'll just double check on this. Looking very good. I can feel the heat coming out of it now. You know what? I'll turn it right up now because I want to try and get it brown a bit. It smells gorgeous, guys. Let's taste a bit. Look at that. Oh, it's hot. It's because of the sugar's all like. Basically, when you let it cool down, it turns into. It literally sticks properly together. Mmm. It's already amazing. It hasn't even cooled down. It's not quite done yet. So when I say it takes about 10 minutes, I'd say it probably takes about 15 minutes on a pretty high heat. You'll know when it's done because it'll, before you eat it though, let it cool and it'll kind of stick together more and it'll go crunchy. And honestly, it's probably the best food it's probably the best thing you've ever tasted, to be honest. Sweet, crunchy. It's like if you've ever had really good sweet potato fries, this is probably like a 10 times better version. We'll leave that on. Just going to make a cup of tea. This is going to fall in the sink, isn't it? There we go. There we go. We'll do a taste test on my son Joe, see if he likes it. I reckon he will like it. What do you reckon? You can feel free to fast forward this bit if you're watching on catch up, because we definitely do a taste test on my son. I don't think he's ever tried my caramelised sweet potato wedges before, so we'll just wait out and see. at that. Right. They're done now. You can see it's all caramelised and it's starting to kind of burn a little bit. That's what you want. You don't want it to burn, but you want it to have that like that sticky brown goodness. So when that cools down, it's all going to literally stick together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I have a little bit more for me than Joe, because Joe doesn't eat as much as me because he's only young. So that's going to be Joe's side there. Hold on. Yeah, that's going to be Joe's bit, and that's going to be my bit there. But when it cools down, it will just stick together. Like, well, it will definitely stick together anyway. Let's go. Put my ass on. So that's off now. They're great! Remember that bit? Right, here we go. Cup of tea, yeah? Cup of tea. Tea. They're going to be good. You have to let me know in the comments if you think I'm a bit more chilled out today. I think it's because I haven't been to work. Normally when I'm cooking, I'm jumping off my bike, coming straight in from work. I feel like I'm on a time limit. But today, don't have any work. Got my little boy with me. Joe! 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 Are you hungry? Are you hungry? No? He says he's not hungry, but he is. He says he's not hungry, but he is. Come on, let's try this tea. Yeah? You turn into a fish, so don't take it all. No, you probably just shit it out, to be honest, Joe. Joe's saying something to me. I've got to go and see him. Hang on. What are you saying, Joe?
Don't worry.
No, you've said about something about if you had a bottle of fish oil. Why are you speaking like that for? Let's go and see what he's doing. Oh yeah, do you like me plant? Look at that. It's an awesome plant, isn't it? Joe, come on and see what you're doing. Joe, you're live on YouTube.
Scared you.
What are you doing? You want some food?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you doing? What are you playing? Overwatch.
Yeah.
You gonna try my food for us?
I have to eat up here then.
Why'd you have to eat up here?
Because I'm joining a competitive game.
What's special about competitive games?
Don't worry.
Right, I'm gonna bring up a special treat for you that I've just cooked for you, alright?
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Good. I feel special.
You feel special. You feel special. You wanted to eat all of them. He said, what would happen if I eat all of them? Omega fish oil. High potency, 100 milligrams, up to 12 months supply. You wouldn't think you needed 12, Joe. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's a pain in the ass having 3 floors. Right, here we go. I'm looking in the wrong place. Just look in the oven, but look in the fridge. Right. Oh, look at that. Look at that cooking there. So we just need to turn it up a bit. I'm just going to put it on like the highest. I'm starving. Are you starving? I'm starving. Oh, look at that. It's got a nice glaze on it, hasn't it? Let's try a bit. It's like, it's got a hint of sugar, quite a strong hint. It's not really hot actually. Cool. Right, we're going to do some more cooking, I think. We're going to do this. We're going to cook some eggs, but they're going to be different sorts of eggs. We're going to use pure sunflower oil this time, rather than olive oil. A bit more. Cool. Cool. So I've got some eggs. I'm going to make what you call long eggs. There's a reason I'm making long eggs. And if you stick around to the end, you'll find out why I'm making long eggs. The way to make long eggs, basically you break the yolk. To be honest, this should have been a bit hotter before I started doing this. But I'm making what you call long eggs, and there's a reason I'm making long eggs. So you just keep on getting your eggs, doing that. Whoops. So you want to try and make your egg as long as possible. So spread it out right across the frying pan, like so. See? So cool, that's kind of kept its shape now, so we'll make another long egg. Try and make your eggs as long as possible, so there is a reason for it. That'll do. Okay, let's get rid of the eggs. Cool, see? Long eggs. But you've never seen long eggs before, but they're long eggs. Look at them, long eggs. So, there we go. So we'll leave it on the low heat now. Just keep cooking through, and we'll check on. Let's check on the bacon now. It should be pretty much done, I'd say. Oh, look at that in there now. The sausages are looking good. The veg is looking good. The bacon's not looking that good, to be fair. Very stuck. It's for, oh, you bastard, man. It is, to be fair, it's looking quite good, to be honest. Give it another. We'll give it another a little tiny bit longer, just while we're prepping the next bit. Right. So the next bit. Cool. So you've got your thing. We need to give it a quick clean, actually. My long eggs are looking good. My tea's getting cold now. So I'm having a bit of a clean now. Always try and keep your surfaces clean, especially if you're going to do more stuff on them. It's the best thing to do. Cool. So the long eggs are looking good. We'll turn over. Oh, look at that. That's the long eggs. Come, turn them over. Got a nice golden brown sort of look about them. Surely these must be done by now. So, got my stuff out of the oven. Bacon. Oh, it's stuck, man. What's the point? Turn it off. Here we go. Secret ingredient. These are tortilla wraps. Where's my scissors, man? Okay, I'm back. I've got my scissors. Cool. You know you want to open? Come on, open! Why is it supposed to be resealable? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so once you've got your wraps open, that's fine. Get your wraps out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 each, yeah? Make sure you reseal your wraps so they stay fresh. And whack these in the microwave on a plate probably. Whack these in the microwave for 30 seconds. Cool, so while they're cooking for 30 seconds, well, they're not really cooking, they're warming up, to be honest. So try and unstick the bacon. Shit, the bed, man. And we've got the nice soft red onion now. Break that up a bit. Now, these have been in the oven. The sausage has been in for at least half an hour. And the bacon's been in for at least 20 minutes. So, on a good high heat. So it's definitely all cooked through, so don't worry. Cool. So that's all unstuck now. I'll move this back over here. Nice. So we'll get the first one. Okay, first wrap. Nice semi-warm wrap.
Where's all my mayonnaise gone, man?
I'm back. Right. So we just put a very small amount of mayonnaise because I haven't got much left. It's not enough. There we go. Cool, so that's just to make it a little not as dry as it should be. So 1 bit of bacon. Now for the sausage, unfortunately, cup of tea. The sausage is unfortunately going to have to get cut in half long ways. Now it's not a very good way to go, but as you can see that is fully cooked through, and I'm going to cut the bacon long ways as well. So there we go. So it's 1 bit of bacon, 1 bit of sausage, and we'll put a couple of tomatoes in, squish them out a bit, a couple of bits of onion, there you go, and last but not least, our long egg. There we go. But because we're making 4, we're probably going to cut the long egg in half. There you go. And it's not last actually, because look, we've also got some, oh look at that, man. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that. Caramelised, stuck together, sweet potato. hash brown. That is amazing. Wow. Oh my god. As it cools, it gets even more nice. I don't even know how it's possible, but it is. A little bit of red sauce. There you go. Now, I'm going to push up all the flavour towards the top so people get a good first impression of the wrap. Fold it over at the bottom like that. And then, there we go. That's one. Hang on a minute. Joe! Joe! What's that? So there's one breakfast wrap. And I think I'm going to call this the ultimate breakfast wrap, because it is really. So a little tiny bit of mayonnaise, spin it around. Let's speed up now, and I'll show you the slow way. So cut it long ways, cut the sausage long ways. Where's my other half of sausage gone? Hold on a minute. Did I put them both in that wrap? For God's sake, I'm such a knob. Right. Just as we did before. Long egg. Breakfast wrap, the ultimate breakfast wrap this is, honestly. I'll give them some more of this. Oh my god, it's like literal pure. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Seriously. It's the best part of the meal. I'm sure it is. Actually, I think he does like mushrooms. Let's put mushroom in this one for him. A little bit of ketchup, not too much. Cool. So same again. Roll the bottom off. Roll it up. Eat the mushroom. Right, there we go. There's 2 breakfast wraps for my little boy. Hopefully he's going to like them. I'm not sure if he will. Let's go and find out, shall we? Joe! Joe, what you doing? Joe?
Yeah?
Joe, I made you 2 breakfast wraps.
Okay.
Can you try them, please?
Tastes like poo.
Tastes like poo, he said. What did you say it tastes like?
Tastes like poo.
Eat more. Can you see the sweet potato hash that I made in there? How's that for taste like?
Right, start with this.
Oh, you're such a dick. Right. Okay, apparently it tastes like diarrhea. It doesn't though, it's gorgeous. It just, you know what kids are like. Kids always say things like that. Fuming now, like, ungrateful little shit. Ungrateful little bastard. I'm gonna send him back. I'm gonna send him back, I am. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, please don't forget to leave a like. Try this at home, it is amazing, honestly. Don't care what he says, it is really good. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one. And if you've got any ideas, don't forget to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and everything else that's in the links below. If it's not in this link, just go a few videos down, let me in one of them. I'll sort it out. I'll sort my life out one day. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.